This is Kevin Cassius for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope everyone's jolly and festive and well. As we approach the new year, we're at the darts today, sponsored by William Hill. Thanks to William Hill, obviously. I'm joined by 5-0 professional Shannon Courtenay. Oh.
Ooh, night at the darts.
Night at the darts. What made you come to the darts? You don't really look like a dart goer.
Do you know what, right? I've lived in a pub since I was 4 years old till I was 17 years old. So obviously darts is played a lot in the pubs and everyone used to watch it all the time on the TV. It was a big thing and I've always wanted to go to it. And then my auntie's also my best friend Katie was mentioning I'll be a good night and I thought, do you know what? If I can get some tickets, why not go? And I was going to go with some friends. I thought, who better to come with than my first ever night out, like having a drink with my mum and my stepdad Lee. So I've rang Katie, mum and Lee tonight and we are going to have a drink and enjoy the darts.
Can you name 2 darts players, either from... Or either, just 2 darts players?
I can name you a lot more than 2.
Go on, alright, name you 5 then.
Wayne Mardle, Phil Taylor, Michael Van Gerwen, Phil Cross.
All right, show off. All right, giving it the big one now. All right. No, just seeing if you're a darts fan, but...
No, I am a darts fan. My favourite, I don't think he plays well, was Wayne Mardle, the Hawaiian 501. I used to love him, but no, obviously, I think Michael Van Gerwen's playing tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, so roughly about, well, exactly 10 days since your... Yeah, it was 10 days. Today's the 29th. Your fight was on the 19th. That's 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days.
Yeah, you had a chance to kind of... I bet you've watched that knockout over and over and over again.
Do you know what? Yesterday was the other day was the first time I've ever actually watched the entire whole fight back. So I watched back, made quite a lot of mistakes. The fight was a little bit messy, but she made it messy. I got dragged into some stupidness that I shouldn't have, but I think the actual knockout itself's done the rounds, hasn't it, on social media? So there's a lot of different angles of it, and I'm happy with the knockout. It's a shot that we've been working on, like the left hook, something that me and Charlie have been working on a lot. So it's quite a nice little shot, and I'm happy with it.
I know we kind of touched on it straight after your fight at York Hall, and we kind of touched on the fact that we don't really kind of see those kind of stoppages, knockouts in women's boxing, period. So when you kind of produce kind of one of their moments that would be on a highlight reel, it's fair to say it must be quite pleasing.
Yeah, I think the reason it's been such a big... this had such a big following this shot and everyone's been posting it non-stop and it's done the rounds, it's gone viral, it's because I'm a woman. You don't really get knockouts. When there's stoppages in boxing for women, it's normally the ref stepping in, so that's enough now. Just taking too much punishment or just gone down 3 or 4 times but got up and that's enough. You never really see someone land that kind of shot. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. My coaches seem happy, so that's the main thing. So I know we've got a big 2020 coming, that's all I can say.
Because I want to introduce more women's trash talking. Like I know we've got like Clarissa Shields who kind of...
I know you do.
What? Yeah, but I want to hear you saying what the men would do. You want to be equal with the men, obviously. I want to hear you talk like the men.
Listen, I've got respect for any fighter.
Boring.
1 second. I have a brandy and Diet Coke, please, Lee. That's my stepdad getting me a drink. No, it's not boring. It's a case of having respect. Listen, you'll see me. Say at the moment I'm fighting women who some aren't always... Hello, Eddie.
Eddie! All right, mate? Come here! Come here! He didn't even know what was going on.
What's that?
All right, Ed.
Jeez.
What? All right, mate.
All right, geezer.
You're a bit shorter, so we have to kind of wait there.
Sorry.
I'm dying to go to the Kazi.
Wait there. Let's just look how tall you are, mate.
I've grown over the Christmas period.
I have got heels on.
No, there you go.
How are you, mate? At the darts today, are you?
Mate, yeah, I'm here with the missus and a few friends. We've got a table of 10. Blagged a ticket, didn't I? I know the geezer who runs it. That was a touch.
Are you drunk?
Oh, I'm not. I've had 2 pints. So, yeah, possibly.
Eddie, my stepdad said, do you want a drink?
No, I'm all right, thank you. I've had 2 pints already. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to letting my receding Barnet down tonight. Yeah, looking good. We've got an interview tomorrow, haven't we?
We've got our special end of year extravaganza, but can we just reflect while she's here on her showreel knockout at York Hall, Eddie?
Fantastic. I wasn't there, but I was watching live. It was great. I remember watching Shannon from the amateurs because she used to pest me saying, one day I'll be turning pro and blah, blah, blah. And I've always followed her, and I've always seen her exciting style. I used to watch her in like the Hearn Box Cup and stuff like that, and she boxed exactly the kind of way she boxed the other night. I think sometimes you can overcomplicate things and think too much about what you're doing. Adam Booth is a brilliant trainer, and he's got Shannon doing different stuff, but I think she also needs to incorporate what she was good at as an amateur, which is basically just being a right handful, having a tear up. And I think that can get you so far, and then you've got to actually listen to Adam and understand what he's teaching you to get to the very top and start winning world titles. But doing what she's doing and knocking people out like that is very, very entertaining. It goes a long way in terms of getting a following, getting people interested in watching you and stuff like that. So, and that's what I used to watch when I watched Shannon back in the day, she was just a tearaway. You know, in those Hearn Box Cups. You were, though. You were just a right handful who used to come forward and, in the end, overwhelm the opposition.
Yeah.
And that's what she did against that girl, was overwhelm. And she was quite a tough opponent. So now, 2020, going to start getting a lot tougher, stepping up, because people will get a little bit bored or, when are you going to step up, And there'll be more and more pressure on the opposition. Still got a long way to go, still got a lot to learn, but listen, very popular, selling a lot of tickets, exciting to watch, great future, and I'm excited for her.
Well, we're going to let you go to the toilet, Edward, but Shannon, if you can ask Eddie for one kind of Christmas, New Year wish for next year, 2020.
March the 28th at the O2.
Oh, really?
Probably one before,
Oh,
but that's definite.
Okay, but here's my Christmas. Stop chucking me on Facebook Live, because there's
I know.
so
Do you
many
know what?
complaints about
I
that.
have to be honest with you.
I sold a ridiculous amount of tickets, and they couldn't
that
even
was
come.
not a ridiculous amount of tickets, but a lot of tickets. But that
than
I
once.
agree. After watching the performance, you should have been on the main channel.
Even Bazza was like, why is she on?
He don't fucking know what he's talking about. He don't hardly know his name. Well, anyway, don't worry. You've got a big future, and we're right behind you. And I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow midday. Edward, thank you very much. Right. Hold on. Can you hold that?
March 28th. Oh, lanky.
No, look, I've got to bring you back down. Hold on.
What did he say, March 28th?
Listen, I just got you your next date. And you didn't even know that.
Come on.
What's going on here?
Yeah, but he said I might be out before then as well. What's going on at the O2 March 28th? Who's fighting? I feel like Eddie's had one too many and he's probably to leak something he shouldn't have.
I get a feeling. Did he say the O2? Are you sure?
He just said the O2. Watch it back. I'm sure he just said March 28th, the O2. When he comes back out
Could it be the Chisora Usyk fight? Possibly.
Aye, but I heard that was. Oh, I better not say.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I heard that was February, no,
We're
it's
an
not-
open book here at IFL.
Oh, we are very much. I heard that was February, either Manchester or London, but the date I got told was February. Not for me, but for that fight. So, Chisora Usyk with a little bit of Shannon Courtenay on.
When he walks past, we'll just try and chuck it into him as he's going past. I think he's had more than 2 pints.
100%.
He
Someone
was a bit drunk there, wasn't he?
said, do you want a Jaeger? He's gone, oh, go on there.
Oh my God! Yeah, you can bring her a drink here.
No, shout and ask him. What date?
Oh look, he's getting mobbed for pictures right now.
Proper celeb.
But at least you know you're going to be possibly out. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Nice, we'll do more selfies. Twice before March. Twice by March 28th. Okay. Mum, March 28th apparently. No holidays in March. She always books a holiday and misses my fights.
I noticed earlier on, your mother didn't want to come anywhere near this interview, but since we've started the interview, she's come closer.
Jane, you
Can't we just hear your voice? Just the voice, Jane.
No holidays till April, no.
She-
Jane.
Can we not pay her?
Nah, it's not happening.
What about Lee?
Lee, come on camera. No chance.
All right, third choice, Katie.
We need to get Nan Sharon on camera. I'm telling you now, if you got my Nan Sharon on camera, your views would just rocket.
All right, you know I'm a view whore, so
You are a massive view whore. You'd sell your soul for views, so I know that would go.
All right, love. All right, love. Okay. Right. Well, listen. I know. I'm all right. I was just about to do that. I know. Dragged you away from your family and your night out. Appreciate your time as always, Shannon Courtenay. I was going to say this is actually the first interview I've done since Christmas. So yeah.
Is it really? Well, I don't. Oh no, you're doing one with Eddie tomorrow. I was going to say I don't think you should do any till after New Year's, and I'll be like the first of 2020. But I guess somehow Eddie takes priority.
No, he doesn't take priority over you, actually, Shan.
I hope not.
Absolutely not.
You saw the knockout. Let's be honest.
I know. He couldn't produce a knockout like that. Shannon Courtenay, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Enjoy your time here at the darts at Alexander Palace, or Ali Pally, and we'll catch up with you in the new year.
Brilliant. Cheers, Coogan. Thank you. Why are you just staring at the camera? I'm walking off. I'm walking off.